that is #1 bait. We're just gonna let that waft around the flats. Whatever it is, it's big and fast. Have a go there. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. I'm here with the Phantom today, and we're on the Gold Coast. You probably would have picked that already because there's nowhere else in Australia you'd find an old couch on a pristine fishing spot. But that's all right, it's nice and comfortable, isn't it, Tez?
Fantastic.
Lovely way to start the morning, but we're doing some bread and butter fishing today. Tez has got the yabby pump in hand, bucket, sieve, we're ready to rock and roll. We're gonna do some wading.
I might just go and get a coffee.
Well, you could get a coffee. If someone could make us a bacon and egg roll, that'd be even better. But we're gonna be wading the flats, chasing a few whiting. Now, that's the plan of attack, but you also come across a whole host of other species while we're doing this. It's one of those things where you target one thing and you end up catching flathead, bream, and all other sorts of cool critters that come your way. First things first, we've got to pump some yabbies, I reckon, and then we've got to get fishing because it is a beautiful day and they're probably biting already. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Come on.
Maybe just another 5 minutes.
You want a hand up?
Oh, that'd be lovely, sir. Oh. Thank you. And guys, we are battling tide this morning, so we are pumping in a bit of depth, but that's all right. Same thing, you just look for those yabby holes. They're the little holes you can see on the flats. Tez is no stranger to this situation, so he's got his sieve rigged up on a float and a tether. That's classic Tez ingenuity, that is.
Got my sleeves rolled up.
Sleeves rolled up because he is a bit of a short ass. And are we having a wind? There we are, we've got a couple already.
Yeah, we come out here where there's more holes. There we go. It's starting to come in now.
That's the go. And there you go, guys, that is #1 flats bait. Saltwater yabby, pink nipper, bass yabby, whatever you call them in your state. They pack a mean punch, these big ones, so we do tend to get rid of that nipper just for ease of use later on. But these guys, hopefully, are going to go down the hatch of some big summer whiting. Anyways, I reckon we need a fair few more, Tez, so let's keep pumping and get into it. Well, that should do us for a nice little morning session. Plenty of live, tasty morsels there. I think it's time to get a hook into them and get them along these flats. What do you reckon, Tez? Ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, I reckon we just got enough. We can get a few more if we need to anyway.
Beautiful. So guys, the key to today is staying mobile. So I've got everything I need for this session pretty well strapped or attached to me in some way, shape or form. Like I mentioned, fishing super light. We are literally just going to wade knee and waist deep in water out here, flick unweighted yabby, so zero sinker at all, out, and hopefully those whiting will be cruising around, foraging, looking for their next feed, and we're going to intercept them. Tez is just stowing the boat. He's got his new little inflatable there. He's watched one too many Rocket Kit videos, I reckon, because he's got exactly the same. It should do this job perfectly for when the tide gets really high. We might do a few drifts in that, but for now, we're going for a wade, see what we can find. Always fun doing this style of fishing. Just got to watch out for stingrays. We're about knee deep water now. About to put down our first bait. You fishing yet?
Hey?
You're fishing already?
Yep, into it.
Tez is into it.
I'm knocking about.
Hey.
Oh, first bite. Woo, look at him go.
Into it.
Come on, eat it, eat it.
Oh. No thank you, he says.
Just see how much line he took.
It's alright. Young buck.
And that's all you get back. I'll have the head, thanks.
So what we could say there is Tez got sucked off. So we've got a bit of tidal movement here, guys, so being unweighted, you can just feed them back, but you want to pay a fair bit of attention, and you don't want the fish to feel any resistance when they're taken off with the bait. So at the moment, mine's just drifting back with the tide. No nibbles yet. Tez has just spooked the school, so probably won't get any more fish in this location. Oh. Harsh.
Harsh, very harsh. Here we go, here we go.
Oh, get him, Tez. You on?
Yep.
Hey! Oh no. You good fish?
I don't know, but is it the right species? Oh, running like a bream.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm here. I'll go under you. You go stand in front of the camera. Whoa! Oh, I forgot about that.
What's a bream?
Go show the camera.
Just a little tacker. Thought it might have been a bream. Oh, you'll have to go back.
We did speak about bycatch, and that's one of them.
He's not huge at all.
That is one of the things you do have to sift through to get the quality, don't you?
Yes, just a little flatty.
Just a quick look and I'll leave you to it. Little sand flatty. Beautiful. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to let this guy have it for a while. He's running with it. You can see him slowly taking line. Tez is trying to spook him for me. Tez, can you just wait for a sec?
Hey?
Just wait for a sec. Oh, you just cast over me. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's a fish. There we go. Now I'm on the board, or at least hooked onto one. Oh, it's a little brimbo. Oh, I thought that was going to be the whiting. Thought that was going to be him. There you go, certainly not breaking any records this morning, but starting to chip away. Haven't managed to crack our whiting yet. We've caught everything but. That guy there is a tiny little bream. So let's get the hooks out of him and send him back. At least I'm on the board. Sick of the phantom showing me up. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Run with it, run with it. He's running with it. He's getting it in. He wasn't running with it at all. There he is. There he is.
Whiting?
I don't know. You got a bit more weight about him. He actually ran towards me. If this is a whiting, I reckon he might be alright. He's running towards me. Woo!
Hey. Is it whiting?
I don't know. He's having a go. Well guys, got a little hook up here. It's actually taking some line. He's slugging it out. Fingers crossed. This is our guy. He's not doing the regular bream stuff, but I've been wrong before. If this is a whiting, I might even need to crack out the net. He's certainly carrying on. Haven't seen any big silver flashes of a bream, which usually you would see by now. Please be a ting. I think it is, Tez. I think it is. Where is he? That's got to be a whiting. If you can't see, yeah, it is. It's a big ting. It's a big one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's definitely a netter. This is what we came for. You don't want to rush him here, guys. You're only using super light gear, and this is a lovely fish in this current.
Oh, he's a nice one.
Oh, he's a proper nice one. That's a 40 centimetre whiting. That is an absolute belter. Have a go at that.
Oh yeah.
That is a belter. That's why he was taking line. Let's get the official measure. I don't reckon he'll go 40, I reckon 38.
Oh, 36.
Push his tail down. Oh, just shy of 37. That's a good fish.
Nice fish.
Well guys, that is exactly what we're chasing. A big yellowfin whiting. Now we're in a literally knee-deep water, fishing unweighted. These guys are a stack of fun, and that is a cracking example of one. Look at the sun on that. Beautiful fish, and fantastic eating. But that guy there, just shy of 37 centimetres, woofed the whole yabby, and he screamed off. Took a fair bit of line on this light gear. This is really cool style of fishing, where, as you can probably see behind us there, not even that far off the bank, just wading along, fishing super light. And there's some big bruises like this kicking around. Now we're going to chase a feed today, just a couple. Whiting are absolutely superb on the table, so this guy, he's going to be coming home with us, but I'm stoked with that. My first whiting of the morning, and it's a belter. The magic mark for whiting is 40 centimetres, and well, that guy's about as close as it gets without going over, so if we can build on that from here, oh, what a day it's going to be. What a cracker. You beauty. Yeah, that guy has that hook right down the hatch. So what I might do is use the phantom tool first. This is where it comes in handy, guys. Attach to your wading bag. Dispatch the fish nice and humanely. We're also going to bleed him. So just, yeah, chuck that hook in there. Now, that guy is ready for the wading bag. If they're all going to be that size, you bloody ripper. In he goes. Taz, your rod? Here we go. Here we go. Got him?
Yep.
Any good?
No.
No?
Could be a bream.
I think you've had enough bream, Tez. It's time to jump into the whiting stables. Hey, he might be having a little bit of go, is he?
Oh, it might be a whiting. Like it is.
Oh, the fighting thing. Now, explain this very specialised technique that you've used here. Years and years of angling prowess have gone into it. What do you call it? The have breakfast and use a rod holder technique?
No, it's the, I think we need sunnies, but I'll just chuck a yabby out in there and leave it. Back the drag off.
Oh, it is. It's a really nice fish, Tez. It's a really nice one.
And then not look at all, not hear the drag go off, because I'm half deaf. When Sammy goes, your rod! Hey, he's alright.
He's a really nice fish.
He's alright.
Oh, he's a belter. I can see him splashing around on top. This thing's barely 4 foot across the head.
Here he comes. He's alright.
Oh yeah. I tell you what, we're going bang or bust here. It's undersized bream or cracking whiting.
These guys just cruise around by themselves. And when you're snorkeling, you just see one big whiting, and I reckon that's the sort of whiting that we get.
Well, that one is a ripper. Obviously, it's just
Well, he's a net job.
a touch smaller than mine, but you know, it's to be expected.
He is a bit smaller.
He might, oh, I don't know, he might have the length. He doesn't have the girth, but
Got a big head on him.
Have a go at him.
I don't know.
Put a saddle on it.
Be over 35.
Hold him up. We need to have a look at him first.
Nice one. I don't think he's as big as yours, Sammy. But that's the sort of thing we came for, and that's why fishing the flats is so much fun. These little guys just scream off, and they give a good account of themselves. Look how thick he is across the head. And he doesn't look like he's got too much muscle on him. He's just cruising around the flats, sucking on yabbies and making fishermen very happy.
And unweighted, he was none the wiser.
Yeah.
Light leader down the hatch.
See you later.
And he can come to our barbecue, he can.
I think so. I think so.
Well, let's give him a measure real quick, because he's another cracking fish. Just to give people some context, it is always hard when you know, a whiting of that size doesn't look that big on camera, but it's still a corker of a fish. He's 35 centimetres. His head's not.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, he's 36.
Hang on. I'll try and get his tail over.
He's 36. Oh no, 35.
Oh, hang on, there we go. He's on one end. 35. I'll call him a good 35.
So we've got a 35 and almost a 37 for 2 whiting. That's a feed. We're done. We can go home.
I think we'll start and catch a few more.
Maybe just a couple. It's just a bit of commotion up in this shallow little patch here. Tez just got his. I can. Oh, there's mullet jumping. I can see stingrays cruising now. The whiting will often cruise along with the stingrays because the stingrays fluff up a fair bit of mud and stuff. So, hey, if you can get it all in the right area, even better. Just don't want to hook the stingray. That's the bit you got to avoid. That's where a good pair of polarised glasses comes into play. I've got my spotters on and I can see there's a stingray in front of me, school of bait moving through, there's a stingray up here, there's mullet cruising around. It's hard to pick the mullet from the whiting, but hey, have a cast at all of them and go from there. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. What have we got here? Oh, this guy's scorched off. If this is a whiting, it's going to be another doozy. What have we got here? This is cutting a lot of water. Oh, please be a whiting. Can't see any flashes of silver.
Very good start.
He just swam around me, he did. I don't think he... If it's a whiting, I don't think he's in the same class as those other two, but he's still a nice fish. Oh no, it is a big bream. That's actually quite a nice bream. Look at that. Nice flats bream. Now I know not the target species and they do cop a bit of flack from time to time, but that's good fun on the silly string. Beautiful little chrome flats bream in knee-deep water, took it and ran. That's good fun. Look at that, look at those colours. Hey, that's enough to get your mind changed, or maybe not. Either way, he's not coming, he's safe. When there's whiting in the bag, he can go straight back. Although if you were going to keep a bream for a feed, and there is nothing wrong with it, Tez will argue that black and blue that there is nothing wrong with it. If you're going to keep some bream, ones that have been on the flats foraging for yabbies and the likes are probably going to be the ones to keep. Aside from surf bream, about as clean as they get. Anyways, we'll send him on his way. See you, mate. Apologies guys, I didn't realise I flicked water onto the camera lens until later on in the day. That's the money.
Might be time for a bit of double clutch.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Nibbles. Got him. What have we here? Ah, we've got a bream. Another bream. That was cool. I could see a few little fish sitting up the back there. Yeah, they are quite hard to ID from here, but this one was a brimbo. Hey, get out of it. The old non-whiting brimbo. What was that?
Took it at the rod tip.
What was it?
Whiting.
Good one?
No, I saw him following it. I thought I'll just drop it back and he comes up, grabs it, I'm right here.
Cheeky. Oh, he's not too bad.
I saw him eat it and then go off.
Well, did you on the skip?
I was bringing it back in, I saw him come up behind it. And I thought, oh, maybe they're just not interested. I thought, I'll stop it. He swam over it and then took off and the rod tip went down. Oh dear beauty.
Well, for the target species, they're a bit few and far between today, aren't they?
Okay. He's okay.
He's a nice one. He'll come home. Definitely. He'd be 30s. Whiting number 3 for the session. We're finding it a little bit tough. Plenty of bycatch. Should probably 30 centimetre, 32. Yeah, they're not going crazy, not biting their heads off, but chipping away. Chipping away, and plenty of bycatch in between. If you had the young kids with you, you definitely wouldn't be bored. Are you trying to see if I'm right again?
Ooh,
No.
I didn't think he was that big. He's only
29, 28. 28. So he's a 28er. You probably wouldn't want to keep him too much smaller than that because there's not much on him. But a 28er.
Certainly wouldn't want to keep him at the legal limit.
No, here in Queensland their legal limit is at 23 still?
23 centimetres.
Wow. Which if you've ever had fish fingers, they're bigger. The fish fingers are bigger than a whiting fillet.
Well worth letting them go when they're up to 26.
Just got hit on the wind in there. I think he still has it. Yes. Got him. Hey, I think we got a whiting. I was just winding in. We're struggling to find the whiting, to be honest. This guy just ate it on the retrieve. Yeah. Definitely not a large one. Stay still please, mate. There you go. For interest's sake, let's run a measure across him. So you've seen the other whiting we've caught today. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy's like 25. Well, he's 26. Well, 26 is the Phantom's cutoff. So we've got one. That's whiting number 4. He's only a small guy, 26 centimetres, but I'll tell you what, We've only got a few for a feed, so 4 is better than 3. Pretty cool in that sun there. You gotta love the spots on their fins too. Very pretty fish, and very tasty as well. He can come home with us. Phantom, look like you got something to show us. Oh yeah?
26 and a half.
Another 26 and a half. So what, we got up to 5 now?
Yeah, we've got enough for a beer and a few fillets.
I'll tell you what, when you see a whiting that's 26 and a half, so that's 3.5 centimeters over legal, so every other day you catch that first, you'd be happy.
Yeah.
You see them compared to the first 2 we got this morning, and you're like, oh my goodness, that is ridiculously small. But yeah, oh, we're chipping away.
Oh, yes, smash that.
Whoa! Whiting?
I think so. I was just about to say to you, don't walk on top of the line, or you just grabbed it.
Well, that's what we want. That might be an alright one.
Yeah, give it a go.
I'm in the proper shallow stuff here, and Tez has just
oh yeah.
Tez has had a win.
Oh, yeah, nice one.
We're in shin deep water, and that guy's absolutely smashed it.
He didn't muck around and run off and mouth it and carry on, he just grabbed it.
No, he just went, I'll have a go. Yabbies, I like them. I better get one out and behind him just in case there's a couple there.
Might be one of his mates there.
Yeah, I was going to go in right behind him, but I can see that being an issue.
Oh yeah, he's athletic.
He's definitely having a fair... Oh, look at him. He's a good fish. He's not... I don't think he's what we caught this morning, but he's definitely upgraded on the ones that we've just recently had. Might be a bit of sideways pull as well.
I like the way he grabbed it. Like a mackerel.
If they all did that, it'd be nice. Would you? Would you give up if you saw the Phantom? Oh, he's definitely worth a net. Oh, have a go at that. Scenes. Beautiful, clean water. Thanks for coming. He's a nice fish. He is a very nice fish. Hold him up, Tez. Oh, you only just pinned him by his chinny chin chin.
Yeah, he just grabbed it and nicked off. Look at that, he just swam over it, grabbed it and said, see ya.
Said thank you for coming. Hold him up close to that big... That is a white tang. I'm going to get a photo of that. That's a lovely fish. He's not as big as the other ones, but he's beautiful condition. Okay. Very well proportioned.
What do you reckon?
What do I reckon? 32. 32. Yeah. And I'm going to measure him myself. Oh, 33. Yeah. 30. Oh, he'd be 34 if you didn't have him kinked like that. That's a nice fish.
34, do you see it there?
Yeah, cracker.
34. Oh well, that's okay.
For shin deep water.
I know, it's good.
In the middle of the day, how good.
Absolutely good fun. Tiny little hook there, nice fine wire. Hook number 4. And he said he'll have that.
He said I'll have a go. And on the like year, definitely put up a decent account of themselves. They call them fighting whiting, and it's for a reason. They do have a good go. Obviously it's all in context. If you bring the marlin gear out here, they're probably not going to do anything too crazy for you. But light gear, 4-pound braid, 4-pound leader, tell you what, it's good of fun as you'll have on any summer's day. Alright Tez, I'll leave you to that one. I'm going to catch my own. I'm falling behind. You're warming up and I don't like it. Got him. Oh, double hook up. starting to find a few now. The last kind of hour or so, we've ticked a few more on the board. There you go, little fella. That was a bit better. Oh yeah? I need to start following you. Well guys, we're on a good one here. Pretty sure it's a bream. Yeah, it's a big bream. It's a big bream. He took off with it, did this massive big run up onto the flats, and yeah, he's a really nice fish. If I was saying if it was going to be a whiting, it was going to be huge. Woo! That is a honker of a bream. Wow! Now that is a good fish. Have a go at that fella. That's why he was running. What a fish. Big clean flats bream. How cool is that? He swallowed that hook right down, but that is a beautiful bream. And he can go back. What a fight. That was sweet. I wish you guys caught the first run he did. Holy dooly. I reckon 32. He's a nice fish.
31.
31? I'm going to let you guess first. You just base your guess off my guesses.
Okay, no, he's not that big.
Thanks for coming. Oh, 31 and a half. 31 and a half.
31 and a half, almost.
Well, we have to call it a draw, don't we? Well guys, we've just stopped for a quick bite to eat. Obviously the tide has well and truly receded. We're going to change spots and look for a few greener pastures. If not, then we might cruise on home. We've probably got 7 whiting in the esky there. Some really nice fish and some kind of good average school size, but there's some absolute belters in there. But I thought I might do the tackle talk on location. Now the gear we're using, this is a 7-foot 4 to 8 pound Wilson blade and tails, one piece, got a relatively light tip there, and I've got that matched with a 2000 ATC Virtuous Carbon, super light. I've got 4 pound braid and I've got 4 pound leader, and I've got lots of it. I've got about 3 meters a leader on there just to make it super subtle and stealthy. Then we're using size 4 hooks. Now we're trying a few different style hooks. That's a fine worm hook, that one there, mustard fine worm hook. Also size 4 in the bait holder works a treat as well. Essentially all we're doing is rigging those yabbies up from the tail and then lobbing them out, because you can't cast them too hard. They're quite a soft bait, they will tear off. Lobbing them out, fishing in with the bail arm open and letting those fish run, and then setting hook. It's bloody good fun. Tez, I think he might be onto something here. He's been telling me to come down and try it for ages. This is my first crack at it, and I think I'll definitely be back for more. What do you reckon? Go try another spot?
Very pleasant fishing. I'm up for a bit more.
Yeah, well, any day that you can wade around knee deep in water in the middle of summer and catch fish, I think that's a win in anyone's books. It's an absolute corker way to spend a session, that's for sure. Anyways, we're gonna go catch some more. Fingers crossed. Well, ladies and gents, what a cracking day walking the flats. Awesome weather and just good, honest fun. We end up with 10 keepers for the morning. I think Tez definitely pipped me there. He had a hot streak where he got a couple of really nice fish in a row. But we chipped away and put a nice bag together. Now we got 5 each for a feed. Just wanted to show you the difference between a 25.5 centimetre whiting and a 37.5 centimetre whiting. Look at that. There is a substantial distance in return and all sorts of stuff that comes with the bigger fish, so they are definitely better if you are chasing a feed. Now I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with these guys just yet, but I've got a bit of an idea about baking them whole or chucking them over the grill, flame grilled whole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale them up and gut them and gill them, and I'll do a bit of research and make my mind up a bit later in the piece. But for now, scales off, guts out, gills out, get them ready, and that way even if I do change my mind I can still fillet them properly from there. So yeah, there you go. It's just crazy. You catch a 25 centimetre whiting straight up and you go, oh beauty, we're on the board, but you catch one of these straight up, everything else looks small. Righto, into it. There you go, prepped and ready to rock and roll. Not sure what I'll do with them yet. I'll keep you posted. Yum, yum, yum. Now, I promised Tez I'd put this next part in. We recently went down for another quick morning hit out. We found plenty of small fish, then out of the blue, Tez found himself connected to this beast. Check it out. Yeah, I think it's good whiting. Really good whiting. Phantom, possibly onto a cracker. Do you want me to net him? Here, you fight the fish, I've got a net just here.
Oh, okay.
This may have been, maybe the one we're looking for. Yes, I can see some big yellow fins. That is a belt. That's got to be 40 centimeters, easy. That's real big. Look at it. Look at the size of it. That's massive.
Beautiful looking fish.
I'll get in front of him here. Oh yeah, the top one. That's a big horse.
Biggest whiting I've this season.
Big horse that is. That is a big horse. That's 40 for sure.
Yeah, he's solid.
If that's not 40, then I don't know what is 40.
It can be 40 something.
Potential. Oh no, oh.
He's athletic.
Is this why they call it fighting whiting? Come here.
Hang on.
Got him. That is a belter. That is an absolute monster.
Look at that.
That is huge. That's 40 plus. Easy 40 plus. Holy shies, and hang on. I got line everywhere.
Well, that is definitely my biggest whiting of the season so far, and our first whiting of the day, and my goodness.
That is a monstrosity of a whiting. Oof. Absolute monster.
Beautiful.
Thick.
And we've got
that's a bonefish.
Hey? He wants a bit too, but no.
Old mate's keen. Not today.
Look at the size of that. Alrighty, you want to grab my...
Let's give it a measure.
Give him a measure. I think he might go all the way. Oh, he's past the 40. Oh no!
Is he not?
Yeah, no, flick it down.
40 on the nose.
40 exactly.
He is the thickest 40 centimetre fish I've ever seen. That is, look at the thickness on it.
Don't they fight?
Oh yeah.
3 pound fluoro.
But that's you can't get your hand around it.
Yeah.
That's got a huge head. That is a cracking fish.
Very nice.
Not a bad one to open the account. We've caught plenty of small fish this morning, plenty of long Thomas, plenty of small bream.
Half a dozen of these would be alright.
Oh yeah, that's a feed. That's a feed. You ripper. What a cracker. It's always cool to witness a fish that goes over the magic mark. 40 centimetres is a bloody big whiting. They do get plenty bigger, but they are few and far between. So massive congratulations to Tez. Now, when it came to the cooking, I ended up butterflying the whiting out and cooking them on the barbecue. Turned out a treat. I've still yet to bake one whole or barbecue one whole. It is on the hit list though, so Tez and I are gonna have to do another session, get a few more ingredients, and I'll have a catch and cook for you hopefully sometime in the near future. Now, we've done the tackle talk already. I thought I might briefly touch on the sunnies that I use for wading the flats. I run the Spotters Fusions. They're quite a nice lens. They fit my face really well. As I say with all sunglasses, make sure you go in and try them on first, because ones that fit your face properly are essential. If you do get ones that have big gaps out the side, you end up letting lots of light in and it can be really distracting and not as effective in my opinion. So go in, try a few on, see which ones fit your face best, and then go from there. Guys, thank you very much for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to check out any of the gear we used, you can do so on the Wilson Fishing website. They've got plenty of information there on all the gear you need to get out and into a few fish. If you'd like to support the channel, head over to my website, sammyhitzkefishing.com. Got hats, shirts, stickers. We've got the Phantom tools that you saw used earlier in the video and plenty of other stuff as well. So head over and check it out. Guys, hope you're getting into a few fish. I know the weather hasn't been too crash hot lately, but hopefully it turns around and we can get out offshore again very soon. Hope you're all safe and well, and I'll catch you next week for another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. Cheers.